Philippines wildlife officials had no choice but to euthanize dozens of stranded pilot whales off the coast in Western Australia as efforts to put them back in the water have failed, Sheina Selim reports.
After 48 hours of desperate attempts to save nearly 100 pilot whales stranded at Chains Beach, wildlife officials finally made a heartbreaking decision to help the struggling mammals. No other than to euthanize the surviving ones.
It was truly a hard and heartbreaking decision, but it's something the situation had called for.
Late on Monday, a pod of 97 pilot whales beach-masked close to the shore of Chains Beach, forming what seemed to be a heart-shaped formation before getting stranded on the shore. The next day, 52 of them died, urging wildlife officials to make frantic efforts to rescue the surviving ones. But despite desperate attempts by authorities and volunteers to put them back in the water, the surviving whales have only re-stranded themselves farther down the beach. This behavior urged officials to euthanize the 45 surviving whales on Wednesday to avoid prolonging their suffering. As experts try to solve the mystery behind this behavior, a research fellow from Griffith University said emotion could have played a huge role in the stranding incident, noting that pilot whales are some of the most emotional animals on the planet and are notorious for their strong social bonds. Mass stranding of whales is common in some parts of the world, and this is not the first time it happened in Australia.
Marine experts hope the latest incident of whales mass stranding could help scientists understand why the animals and whales in general beach themselves. Reporting from New South Wales, this is Sheina Selim, SMNI News, Australia.
Earlier this week, a grain of silo exploded in the southern part of Brazil, killing at least 8 and injuring almost a dozen. Details of this report from Mike Oliveira.
In the Brazilian state of Paraná, a grain silo exploded Wednesday afternoon local time. Reports say that at least 8 people died and 11 others suffered injuries. Of all fatalities, all were men between the ages of 27 and 55, one of them a Brazilian national and the other 7 of Haitian nationality. An official statement from Cevale providing a third update on the incident said a search for a missing person continues. Video footage circulating on social media shows a large column of white smoke coming from the site. The blast happened in Cevale Cooperative in the small town of Palotina, where around 30,000 people live and is located 600 kilometers away from the state's capital, Curitiba. Cevale is known to be a major producer of soybeans, wheat, and corn that stores grain in 125 units across 5 Brazilian states as well as in Paraguay. A silo is a structure for storing bulk materials and is used in agriculture to store fermented feed known as silage. The company said the silo, which blew up, stored about 12,000 metric tons of soybeans and 40,000 metric tons of corn. According to Cevale, a similar explosion took place in the area back in 1993. The IML, which stands for Instituto Médico Legal or Institute of Forensic Medicine in English, has only released the body of Saulo da Rocha Batista, while the 7 others are yet to be released, according to Cevale. Saulo's funeral takes place Friday local time at the Bom Jesus Funeral Home in Palotina. Meanwhile, as of now, the cooperative said that the cause of the explosion is yet to be determined. This is Mike Dennis Oliveira reporting SMN.
Filipino powerhouse of talents combined for a one-of-a-kind fashion show on July 23, 2023. The Soulmates Germination and Dizzy Mariano Esguerra joined their talents together to produce a very unique and creative fashion catwalk. Leviana Esguerra for more details.
Promoting Filipino culture, Filipino talents and Filipino heritage has been the trend here in the United Kingdom through organizing events and festivals in the year 2023, the year when Filipino communities showed their support to one another, collaborating talents and uniting for a good cause after the devastating effect of the COVID pandemic in 2019. This particular event, held in St. Boniface Tooting Broadway, is yet another showcase of Filipino talents in unison. Germination provides services through digital media events, and on July 23, 2023, it hosted the showcasing of the colourful Malanguena Pride collection by Daisy Mariano Isguera, DME, a beauty title holder in 2021 turned fashion designer. The clothing designs showcased that night were bright and colourful with a touch of indigenous tribe heritage. The Soulmates, on the other hand, is a family band from Derby who have had a successful London tour since 2022 and is now on its final leg. At this event, the band played live music while the fashion catwalk was ongoing, which is very different from other catwalks. A young familiar face was also invited to the event and was given a Youth of the Year award. That is none other than Victoria Elsina, a finalist at The Voice UK Kids in 2020. And of course, she offered a song to entertain the guests. To end the eventful night, one of the main organisers thanked everyone who came and supported their event.
First of all, I would like to thank SMNI for covering this event for us. And we are very thankful for all our sponsors who have helped us to make this event possible. And I would like everyone to please, you have to make sure that you get connected to your roots as Filipinos. That's why we are doing this event, so we can spread what Filipino culture and tradition is all about. Again, thank you very much for all those who came to our event today.
For God's and my beloved Philippines, this has been Laviana Isguera, SMNI News, United Kingdom.